Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Monday again, Monday, June the 17th, and we are here to look at the new releases being set into the wild. Every day of the week, we look at a different genre, and on Mondays, we look at cozy mysteries. On Tuesdays, we look at mysteries and thrillers, grittier side of things. On Wednesdays, we look at romance. On Thursdays, we look at fantasy and science fiction. Fridays is Freeform Friday. This Friday, we'll still be looking at Midsummer Mist options. So, what I wanted to share with you super quick. I read an incredibly good book this yesterday. Read it all in one day. It was just that good. While I'm setting that up, quick announcements. No sprints tonight. I don't do them on Monday. On Monday tonight, it's on Storm's channel, Storm Reads. My sprints are on Tuesday and Thursday evenings and Saturday afternoons. So we will have them tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Good morning, Elena. How are you? I'm great. Just got out of bed. Oh, that sounds nice. All right. So it's not even a hard romance. It's a romance, but it's got some very deep issues dealing with grief. Um, Called Just Last Night by Mary McFarlane. Set in the UK, about four friends. There's a tragedy, and everybody is reeling after that. The romance part doesn't even happen till after the 50% mark, kind of thing. Um, but very good writing, amazing writing, and really, 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 really liked it. That's what I read this weekend. All right. Not a whole lot of cozies that I could find, but these are the ones I did find. Now, cozy, by cozy, we mean um, the lighter side of solving crime. Frequently, the crime itself takes place off stage. It's solved by an amateur sleuth or with the help of, and sometimes there is a craft or uh, food or just a lifestyle element to it. Sometimes not, but less procedural with by professionals is how I would describe it. First up, we've got a historical I'd not heard of, The Assassin of Venice by Alyssa Palumbo, set during the Renaissance. Love that era. Venice, love that era and place and time. Valentina Riccardi is many things: beautiful, cultured, deadly. As one of Venice's famous courtesans, she's perfectly positioned to seduce powerful men, get them alone, and assassinate them. Spies, traitors, who they are doesn't matter, only that they made an enemy of the Council of Ten, the shadowy and seemingly omniscient power from which Valentina takes her orders without question. Venice is her home, and after losing everything once before to an invading army, there is nothing she won't do to protect her city, for there is nothing she loves more. Almost nothing. She vowed to never fall in love again, but Valentina can't help but give her heart to Bastiano Bragadin, a fellow assassin. But when Bastiano starts asking the wrong questions, Valentina receives a new assignment: kill him. Yet the more Valentina learns about the Council of Ten, the more she wonders if they are truly acting in the interest of the Venetian state or using her for their own dark ambitions. If Valentina is to save Bastiano, she must untangle their conspiracy with the help of her fellow courtesans before it's too late. That is right up my alley. Next in series by Annalee Huber. I've already pre-ordered this one, the Lady Darby series. I recommend this one. This is in the 1830s in UK and Scotland. 12 in this series by Annalee Huber. Lady Kira Darby and her dashing husband Sebastian Gage hope they've finally found peace after a tumultuous summer, but long buried family secrets soon threaten to unravel their lives. October 1832. Kira is enjoying the slower pace of the English countryside. She, Sebastian, and their infant daughter have accompanied her father in law, Lord Gage, home so that he can recuperate from the injuries he sustained in a foiled attempt on his life. But as the chill of autumn sweeps across the land, they receive a summons from an unexpected quarter. Lord Gage's estranged uncle, a member of the notorious Roscarrock family, has been murdered, and his family is desperate for answers. Despite Lord Gage's protest, Kira and Sebastian press on to Cornwall to assist. It isn't long before they discover that almost nothing is as it seems among the Roscarrocks, and they've been lured to their isolated cove under false pretenses. There are whispers of a lost treasure and frightening allusions to a series of murders stretching back decades that touch the lives of the family. Personally, Kira and Sebastian are left with no choice but to uncover the truth before the secrets of the past threaten to destroy them all. This next one is by Connie Berry. I've read the first one in this series and I do like it. Excuse me, but mean to get back to it. Covers are very pretty. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. This is fifth in the Kate Hamilton mysteries called A Collection of Lies. This is current day. As Kate Hamilton and her new husband, D.I. Tom Mallory, honeymoon in Devon, a local history museum asked them to trace the provenance of a blood-stained dress said to belong to a Victorian lace maker accused of murder. If genuine, the dress and its puzzling connections to a 19th century Romani family who camped on Dartmoor will be the centerpiece of a new historic crimes exhibit, exactly Kate's kind of mystery. But matters turn deadly when a shot is fired during a fundraising gala, injuring the man who donated the dress. The injured donor, Gideon Littlejohn, is a cybersecurity expert who lives and dresses as a Victorian gentleman, but everyone believes the real target of the attack to be another attendee, a controversial politician intent on rooting out local corruption. This belief is overturned when Gideon is found dead in a pool of blood, but then the politician receives a death threat. Who was the real target? Who would want to kill both a man and an obsession for history with an obsession for history and a tough on crime politician? When asked to assist in the investigation, Kate races to discover the truth. As it becomes clear, the killer isn't going to come quietly. Also released this week, Murder at Maple Range by Jane Bettany, third in the Violet Brewster series. Maple Grange is the perfect place to retire for the residents of Merrywell, but when a murder investigation unfolds on its grounds, Violet Brewster must dust off her sleuthing skills once again. Violet Brewster has just finished a project at local retirement village Maple Grange when she learns that one of the residents, Phyllis Gibson, has passed away suddenly. Violet is surprised that Phyllis left her a beautiful jewelry box in her will. When she goes to collect it, Maureen Bond, Phyllis's best friend, tells Violet that Phyllis had become paranoid during her last days and was convinced that someone was trying to kill her. When Maureen is pushed off her balcony, it becomes clear that something ominous is happening at Maple Grange. Violet is certain that the clues lie within the jewelry box. As the dangerous occurrences continue, can Violet unlock its contents and uncover the killer before anyone else gets hurt? Next up, Murder Between Neighbors by Michelle Corbier. Part of the Right Club Mysteries, 3 books. Everyone's known some kind of bad neighbor, the loud, the rude, the noisy, or the accusatory. Unfortunately, Maisha's neighbor in suburban Greensboro, a hard drinking man named Jared, is pretty much all four, except going so far as calling animal control on her beloved dog Boomer, all while ignoring the destruction of her fence at the hands of his own kids. Then Jared is found mysteriously dead. While rattled, Maisha is not overly shocked or upset, considering his habits and the trouble he gave her. However, there's only so much protection her detective friend Todd can offer her as the investigation loosely circles her as a potential suspect. Considering everything she has to lose, a successful medical practice, her relationship with her college age son Josiah, her hunky fireman boyfriend AJ, Maisha uses what sleuthing skills she's developed as a hobbyist mystery writer to try and uncover the darker, sleazier layers of neighborhood life around her. That sounds actually kind of good. That might be the first one. They're not necessarily saying which is first or second, but that appears to be the first one. Out of Circulation by Elizabeth Spann Craig, 11th in the Village Library Mysteries. In the sun-kissed haven of Charleston, sorry, Anne and Grayson race to solve a deadly puzzle before more than just books are out of circulation. When Anne's former college roommate becomes engaged, it's back to Charleston. I have problems with that one for Anne and Grayson. Before leave, I keep wanting to say like Charlotte. Before leaving, however, Anne's boss tasks her with meeting with the South Carolina state archaeologist to help him implement a historical preservation initiative he wants the library involved with. Charleston is another fun blur of restaurants, shopping, and beach trips, but when Anne takes a break from the fun for her meeting, she finds the state archaeologist dead. Things seem even worse when her friend's fiance becomes a suspect in the mysterious death. Can Anne and Grayson track down the killer before someone else is out of circulation? Again, that is 11th in series by Elizabeth Spann Craig. Murder on Stage by F.L. Everett and Edie York mystery, third in that series. Oh, it's historical. England, 1941. Trainee reporter Edie York is doing her best to keep calm and carry on despite London's blitz dominating the news. But at the theater one night, she is thrust into a shocking mystery when the lead actor drops dead on stage. The Victory Gang Parade theater group are in town entertaining the troops and the determinedly cheerful people of Manchester with their spectacular all singing, all dancing show. But We'll Meet Again becomes impossible for 2 cast members when Leonard Lessiter dies suddenly mid song, and leading lady Ginny Sutton goes missing the very same night. Reluctantly encouraged by DCI Lewis Brennan, up to his ears catching looters and ration cheats, to investigate, Edie interviews the cast and quickly uncovers jealousies, lies, and backstabbings galore. From former lovers to bitter rejects, old hands to up and coming ingenues, any one of them could be guilty, and the leading lady Ginny is still missing. Then Edie gets caught in a bombing raid and finds her chief suspect stabbed with a stage dagger. As the body count climbs, will Edie and Lewis and Ginny find Ginny alive? Can they uncover the most theatrical killer they've ever encountered? Or will it be the final curtain call for the detecting duo? I forgot to plug in my power. A Clock Stopped Dead by J.M. Hall. Doesn't say if it's part of a series. Retired school teachers and amateur sleuths Liz, Pat, and Thelma are giving up their coffee morning for a brand new mystery. Must be. Retired teachers Pat, Liz, and Thelma are happiest whiling away their hours over coffee, cake, and chat at the Thirsk Garden Center Cafe. But when their good friend tells them about an unsettling experience she had in a sinister feeling charity shop, they simply can't resist investigating because the entire shop has vanished into thin air. Before long, our trio of unlikely sleuths find themselves embroiled in a race against the clock to get to the bottom of this mystery. But who has a secret to hide and how far will they go to keep it concealed? Only time will tell. Dot, 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 dot. So my question is, it vanished. Does that mean the building vanished or just the business that was inside it packed up and vanished? I have questions, but not enough to actually read it because I have way too much to read otherwise. Gone with the Pearls, the Pearl Hotel Cozy Mystery Book number 2 by Nancy Pennick. What if a stolen string of pearls unravels a web of deception leading to a murder? Nina Takeda's sorority reunion takes a deadly turn when her prized pearls are stolen, and she becomes the main suspect in a murder investigation. Enter Serena Tate, the famous author with a knack for solving crimes, who enlists Nina's quirky band of septuagenarian friends to help crack the case. Discovering each woman harbors a grudge against the victim, Serena navigates the twists and turns of this mystery, where the wrong place at the wrong time can lead to unexpected alliances and a killer revealed. This says this cozy mystery is a standalone read, but it is book 2. But I guess you can read it by itself. Six Brews Under. Fifth in the Orchard Hollow series by A.N. Sage. Everybody's going by their initials, copycats. Piper Addison is on the vacation of her dreams, or nightmares. Vacation mode has been activated in Orchard Hollow when Piper's vampire boyfriend, I'm out, suggests a beach getaway. She jumps at the chance. A week on a secluded island with nothing to do but sunbathing and romance? Who can say no to that? But what's a holiday without a dash of the unexpected? A relaxing beach stroll takes a sinister turn when Piper stumbles upon a body in the sand. Turns out Serenity Bay isn't just known for its killer tan lines. With a mystery afoot, Piper's instincts kick in and she's ready to trade her umbrella drinks for a spine chilling investigation. Between dodging the local police, avoiding her dearly departed ghost familiar, and trying to turn the trip around, Piper has her work cut out for her. The sand in the hourglass is falling as our witch who can't witch races to solve the crime before her return flight home. With the killer on her heels, Piper better be careful or she might stay on the island longer than anticipated, perhaps even for all eternity. That is all that I had bookmarked. Now, I did have a question for you guys. Sometimes when I look at these books, I try to get stuff that is published this week, but more and more frequently, like the Kindle version is being released this week, and the physical copy was released earlier this month. So I'm not sure how accurately you want me to be for each week. Uh, for instance, This Homicide Honeymoon, the physical copy came out on June 4th. We didn't cover it as far as I recall. And the Kindle version came out this week. So in the comments, or just drop me a note saying, do you want it to be strictly this week, or are you more flexible, just want to know what's out there, even though it might not have been this week and we didn't cover it. So since we're here, Homicide Honeymoon, Aloha Lagoon Mysteries, book number 22 by B.A. Trimmer, again with the initials. As the wedding planner at the Aloha Lagoon Resort in Hawaii, Christy Piper has seen some strange parties, but bride Claire Jackson's wedding party may be the oddest yet. Between a man-hungry bridesmaid, an overbearing mother of the groom, and a feisty tween guest, Christy has her hands full. But when Claire's former fiancé is found dead, murdered by a luau serving fork, things go from strange to downright dangerous. To make matters worse, Claire is discovered next to the dead body, sobbing uncontrollably. Is it shock or guilt? The local homicide detective is sure Claire is to blame for the death. Luckily, he works on island time, which gives Christy the opportunity to prove her latest bride to be is innocent. With the help of her longtime office manager, her best friend Leilani, and her dreamy new boyfriend, photographer Jake Hunter, Christy takes it upon herself to wade through an entire wedding party full of suspects. Together, they'll solve the murder and save the wedding or die trying. So again, let me know how, because I've always been sort of a Puritan. It has to be this week, but like I say, more and more they are splitting them up, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that's happening, but it is happening. Alrighty. Well, that is all we have for today. Tomorrow we'll be looking at mysteries and thrillers. I think there's a lot of them at my glancing at the webpage I was looking at. Hope you have a very good day. Again, I don't have sprints tonight on my channel. They're on Storm's channel, Storm Reads. I do them every Tuesday and Thursday evenings and Saturday afternoons. Hope you have a good Monday. Read good books. Take care of yourselves. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Om nom nom. Have a good day and God bless.